Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. And Happy New Year, by the way. I hope 2021 is better for you than 2020. Okay, so this might be a short video because I've only got one thing to watch and one thing for me to give you my commentary on after we've watched the clip. The London 2020 New Year's Eve fireworks display was last night. And what did they choose to do with the fireworks display? As you can see here, this is a black BLM hand sign. They made this out of the fireworks. This is London, England, and they made our New Year's Eve, which has nothing to do with social justice stuff. They decided to make that about BLM, like they make everything about BLM. Funnily enough, whilst they were doing this and virtue signalling, this is the biggest virtue signal you can do. This is the ultimate example of a virtue signal. Anyway, let's watch this video. Let's get into this video. But if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and share this video around. That'll help me stay competitive with the likes of CNN and MSNBC. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's watch this. This is London. There's a Millennium Dome. This is last night, the fireworks display.
The future holds unexposed danger, but no stress. Humankind is no stranger to progress. And as we've proven, when we collaborate, progress follows fast.
This is one voice with one message. This matter.
So they say it's one voice with one message. What they're saying there is subtle. It's very subtle what they're doing. The woke left are playing a very good game, and they have pretty much all the chips on their side because they have infiltrated all of the institutions. When they say it's one voice, they're saying it's a hive mind. That's essentially what they're saying. And you will be shamed if you start thinking for yourself. This is a religious thing. This is what these people have become religious about this. The wokeism is kind of religious. It's become like a religious thing. In Seattle and Portland, I can't remember, I think it was Seattle. It was either Seattle or Portland. They turned a building essentially into the church of them.
2020, a year we will never forget. But we can make the new year a year of hope.
The future holds unexposed.
So it's quite a short clip. We'll watch it again in a second. But imagine if that, because that was a black power hand gesture they put in the sign. It's one huge projection. Okay. Now listen to some of the words they say. I want to go over this.
Exposed danger, but no stress. Humankind is no stranger to progress. And as we...
So they're saying humankind is no stranger to progress. But what is it they're progressing towards? They've never said. I don't think, well, the mainstream media have certainly never asked them. Nobody ever asked them, what is it you're progressing towards? If you ask them, not the sheeple, because they just follow whatever they hear, but I mean the people who are pulling the strings behind all of this, you will get an answer that, if you boil it down to its essence, is they're progressing towards socialism or communism or a mixture of the two. They're quite similar. This is the reason why they replaced the word Marxism with progressivism, because to progress sounds very good. They do this all the time. Anti-Defamation League, who could argue with that, you might say. Black Lives Matter, who could argue with that concept, you might say. They always choose names that shield themselves in an aura of, if you point the finger and criticise it, you're in the wrong.
We've proven, when we collaborate, progress follows fast.
This is one voice with one message. Black Lives Matter.
Okay, that's great. I agree, they do. But if they do, why aren't you going to the place where the problem is greatest? I keep saying this on this video, on this channel, sorry. They don't go where the problem is greatest. They don't go into these highly urban ghetto areas and deal with the B-on-B crime rates. They don't do it. They ignore it, or they'll blame it on people like me, people that look like me. So it's my fault that they do that to each other. If that isn't a sign to you that your capital city is essentially taken, ideologically taken, I don't know what is. You have your own police, your own politicians, and even the royal family, members of the royal family, kneeling to BLM. And now you have the Black Power, which is a supremacist gesture, over the top of your own capital city. And the people that this represents claim that they're marginalised. On the contrary, people like me are marginalised in our own country. That's the way it looks like to us. You know, actions speak louder than words, and with their mouths they're saying things like, oh, unity, progress, but with their actions they're saying division and segregation. And I always trust people's actions much more, because by their actions you will know their true intentions. That's my opinion.
2020, a year we will never forget, but we can make the new year a year of hope.
But it won't be, will it? And I'll tell you why it won't be. Because of people like you. Because of people like you. And in the Twitter responses to this, because I found it on Twitter, it was just the tone deafness and the lack of self-awareness was staggering. They want everything without a shred of opposition. I just can't. It's become a religion. And people like me, now I'm a blasphemer. If you're a regular viewer of my channel, I should imagine you're a blasphemer too. We're all apostates now. What? Listen, things are progressing so fast. In 5 years, what would the crime be for people like me? What would the crime be for me opening my mouth? Progress, right? We're progressing. We're progressing towards that. We're progressing towards censorship, segregation, and tyranny. Why? Because of these. Because of the people behind the scenes who pull the strings to pull this crap. Anyway, look, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think. Sorry if I've been a bit angry in this video, but it's really annoyed me. It really has. It's just you're expected to follow the herd like a sheep or a lemming. But the second you poke your head up and ask a question, before you even go to ask a question, just as soon as it looks like you're going to ask a question, they all descend on you. Get back in line, close your mouth and get back in line. That's essentially what they say. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and share this video around, please. Let's get this seen, because people need to know what direction the Western Hemisphere is heading in. And it's bad. It's not good. It's bad. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. If you enjoyed that video, if I could ask you please to subscribe to the channel, hit that little subscribe bar down below, hit the notification bell beside it, and put it on notifications to all notifications. That will just notify you when I upload. I upload videos almost every day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.